reason people are trying to be someone that they're not. And I get it, because like you see the people that you admire, you see the people that you want to be, or you see the people you want attracted to a particular type of person. And you're like, oh, if I could be like that, then maybe I too could be desirable. I do that all the time. I actually embarrassingly really struggled with this for a long time, because anytime anyone said anything positive about somebody else in my presence, especially if it was a cute girl, she talked about some guy that she thought was pretty cool, even if I wasn't interested in this person, I would feel immediately heartbroken, or at least hurt, because I took that as an admonishment against me. I was like, oh, why am I not cool? Why am I not fill in the blank? Which is actually a really immature way to look at things. I know now, very childlike, but it's rooted for me in the fact that I never really had any good affirmation. Look, avatar in the background. I never had good validation growing. I didn't have any validation growing up for things that I did, for the person that I was, for how I went about living my life. As a result, I was desperate for validation. And so I did aspire to be so many things, try to be so many things that maybe I was, maybe I wasn't. At the end of the day, I'm not really sure where those lines got mixed up, where they were drawn. Oh my gosh, the sunset. Looking pretty awesome back there. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. What I've learned is that if you try to be someone you're not, if you try to present a sense of humor, an outlook on life that isn't your own, it's not the way you actually see or view the world, which is like so much of my religious experience growing up. You end up attracting people into your life who like you for who you are not. You got a bunch of people that like a version of you that's not real. It's something that you have to keep up, whether that's a mask or a persona, however that ends up playing out. And that's tragic, because at the end of the day, you're not gonna be able to keep that mask up forever, and at some point you're gonna wanna actually just be yourself, and those people are likely to reject you for that. The real hard thing is to put yourself out there as you are, here come the cops, and then take the risk of hopefully being accepted for who you are. It's a risk worth taking, because even if people reject you up front, which is the scary thing, that's why we don't do this, that's why we do everything we can to avoid actively courting rejection, we're ultimately just kicking that can down the road, because like I said, you can't keep that mask up forever. And the real beauty is when people fall in love with you for who you are, friends, coworkers, whoever, they like you, they enjoy you just for who you are. And then you don't have to pretend to be anything or anyone else. And the argument that I've made for why I do this is because ultimately the world really needs me for who I am and what I have to offer. It's taken a long time to believe that, but I believe that more strongly for you. The world needs you and everything you have to offer. And I really do strongly believe that. We all have something unique to give. We all have some unique perspective, something to offer. So, can, being your fullest, truest self is ultimately a service to us all. So let's get on it.